Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll be trading again with call option, and over here I have a very powerful strategy to share with you guys. And on today's video, I'm going to show you how to make use of this strategy perfectly to always lock in on 90% opening rate if you're a beginner trader or a professional trader. All right, so over here I'm making use of three indicators. The first indicator I'm using is called Bollinger Band, the second indicator is fractal, and the last indicator is MACD. On my Bollinger Band come with a 6, the deviation is 1.3. On the styles over here, I make sure that I use this color combination, and I take all my line to be in 2 pixel. That's pretty much all you have to do. So when you're done, you hit save. My fractal is actually default setting period is 2. The styles over here come with a background, but over here make sure that you uncheck the background. So that's pretty much all you have to do here. So when you're done, you hit save. So the last indicator I use is called MACD. The fast period of 6, the slow period is 19, while the signal period is 6. On the styles over here, I take my MACD line and signal line to 2 pixel. So that's pretty much all you have to do. So when you're done, you hit save. So this strategy is a 2-minute strategy, and I'm also making use of this on a 2-minute candle time frame and Henekedi actually candlestick. All right, so that's pretty much it. So right now we're putting up my recipe of the strategy work with both OTC and a real market, but on today's video I'll be doing it on OTC market. So let me put up my recipe up real quick and then come down and show you how perfectly this strategy works. All right, okay guys, right here I'm actually finding a good moment. So right now I'm going to place a trade on this one real quick. I'm going for an uptrade, do not forget that. So over now I'm going to explain this real quick on how this strategy works. So the number one thing before you enter a trade is to always make sure that you're placing your trade on a very strong candlestick, just like what happened here. Anytime you're going for an uptrade, always make sure that the candlestick you're placing your trade on is a full body candlestick, a strong one. All right, so the next thing is with your MACD. The number one thing is to always make sure that the intersection happen below your MACD signal bar here. All right, so make sure that the green and the red actually intersect each other, and not only that, make sure that they are going up in a trend. All right, so when the intersection happen, the both line also needs to be going up in a trend. All right, another thing is with your MACD signal bar here, the signal bar must actually giving you an uptrend confirmation as well. All right, so with your Bollinger Band and your fracture, there's something you always need to look at before you enter an uptrade with your Bollinger Band. Make sure that your candlestick is actually bridged above the Bollinger Band. All right, so on our fracture, you're only using it as a confirmation, so make sure that candlestick you're placing your trade on bridge above the upper line of the Bollinger Band and also touches your fracture line here. As you can see right here, this candlestick touches this line. Before I enter the trade, make sure that it touches it or actually go above it before you enter a trade. All right, I hope you understand. You can see this is the line right here and my candlestick actually bridge above it. All right, so let's see if this is going to be a good one. As you can see, this is actually a very perfect condition. I hope you understand. All right, so before you enter the trade, make sure that the candlestick actually bridge above the Bollinger Band upper line here, which is this white line, and also bridge above or touches the green line of your fracture indicator. We are only using the indicator as a confirmation of our Bollinger Band. I hope you understand. A good one there, guys. Let's keep analyzing. Okay guys, over here I'm actually checking this out. As you can see right here, the intersection of my MACD actually happened right here. This is a very powerful candlestick right in this position. Like I just said, only place your trade on a very strong candlestick. All right, as you can see right here, this candlestick have actually bridged above the upper line of our Bollinger Band, and you can see it's very close to the line of our fractal. So this is actually a perfect moment. I'm actually waiting for the next candlestick, or when I see that this particular candlestick bridge above the fractal line, I'm going to come back and enter the trade. All right, as you can see right here, it has happened. So this is actually a very perfect condition, pleasant to trade on this again. So guys, always make sure that you put all this in mind. The number one thing is to always make sure that the intersection of your both MACD line happened. All right, and make sure that they happen below the signal bar here. I hope you understand. And the next thing is with your Bollinger Band and your fracture indicator. So when that happens, you can always go ahead and place a trade. So do not forget that the candlestick we are placing our trade on must be a very strong candlestick. It must be a very stable and strong candlestick. All right, so what I mean by a strong candlestick, make sure that the candlestick you're placing your trade on is on a full body candlestick. As you can see, this is a very full candlestick, not like a choppy candlestick like this. All right, So guys, let's wait and see if this is going to be a good one. So if you're new to the video, the platform I'm making use of is called Quotex. So the link is actually in the description. Make sure you click the link and sign up today so that you can trade with us anytime. I'll still have my 50% discount code on the description. Make sure you actually make use of it anytime you want to deposit. All right, so guys, let's wait and see. We have, I think, okay, we have like 19 seconds left to close this trade. All right, a good one here. Okay guys, another good moment here. You can see it is actually another profit condition for another up trade. I'm gonna place this trade on this real quick. You can see right here the candlestick. I placed my trade on the break above on the 2 indicator, my fractal indicator and the Bollinger Band indicator. And when you check my MACD right here, you see that the intersection actually happened in a very strong oversold condition, and you see that the bold line is actually giving me a very strong uptrend. This is another profit condition, so that's the reason why I place the trade. Another thing I make sure I confirm before I enter the trade, it's my candlestick. It's very important that you're placing your trade only on a very strong candlestick. I hope you understand. So guys, let's wait and see if this is going to be another good moment. This strategy is very powerful. I've been using, like I said, I make over $10,000 yesterday alone using this strategy. It's a very powerful one. Just make sure that you follow all the rules I laid down here, and I guarantee you a 90% winning rate. Let's wait and see. This is going to be a good one in the next 1 minute. Okay guys, over here I'm finding a downtrade position. As you can see, let me enter this trade real quick before I explain how to trade on that. All right, so guys, anytime you're going for a downtrade, the number one thing you always need to put in mind is with your MACD right here. This time around we need to have the bold line above the MACD signal bar right here. So make sure the bold line actually intersect each other, and the bold line is actually giving you a downtrend confirmation. All right, so that's the number one thing. The second thing is your Bollinger Band and your fractal indicator. Make sure that this time around the candlestick you're placing your trade on actually bridge below the downline of your Bollinger Band, which is this white line right here. Make sure that the candlestick bridge below it, and make sure that the candlestick you're placing your trade on also bridge below or touches your fractal and red line indicator here. I hope you understand. That's just stated, just like we're doing a reverse of what happened if you're going for an uptrade. I hope you understand. So guys, let's wait and see if this is gonna be a good one. All right, we have less than 34 seconds left, so let's wait if this is gonna be a good one in the next few seconds. So everyone here, lose money on that. This is actually a very perfect moment. Let me take one more trade. Okay guys, over here I'm finding a good moment for an uptrade. Okay, I think this will be my last trade. I took trade on that real quick. So guys, I hope you understand how it works now. It's a very simple strategy. It's even very simple. You don't need to have any issue with this at all. The number one thing is that make sure that you're placing your trade only on a very strong candlestick. This candlestick you're placing your trade on must breach above the 2 indicator we have up here, which is the Bollinger Band and fractal indicator. All right, make sure that the candlestick is also in a very strong position. It's a full body candlestick, so that's the only thing you need to confirm. The second thing is your MACD. Make sure that your MACD both line intersect. If you are going for an uptrade, make sure that they intersect below the MACD signal bar here. If you are going for a downtrade, make sure that they intersect above it. All right, that's pretty much it. And make sure that the both line is actually giving you an uptrend confirmation if you're going for an uptrade, or a downtrend confirmation if you're going for a downtrade. It's a very simple strategy. You don't need to have any problem with this at all. All right guys, we have less than 2 seconds. All the trade I took here actually came in a good position. As you can see, all the 10 trade right here actually end up in a good position. Like I said, if you haven't signed up on Pocket Option yet, the link is in the description. Make sure that you make use of the link in the description to sign up today. I also have my promo code in the description. Make sure that you make use of the promo code to have a 50% discount on your first deposit. All right, so guys, this is where I'm going to stop on today's video. I hope you understand how the strategy works right now. If you actually make use of this strategy, make sure that you leave a comment and let me know how this works for you. I would love to hear feedback from you guys, because this strategy is very powerful. So let me hear your feedback on the comment section. I love you guys, and I'll see you